I'm very pleased to say I'm joined not by one, but two heavyweights in the shape of Dillian Whyte and Fabio Wardley. Gents, great to see you. Thanks for coming in this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
Dillian, let's start with you. Everyone knows all about you in the ring. Perhaps they don't know so much about the management side of things. Just explain how you got into that and tell us a bit about how you got involved with this guy here, Fabio.
I've been managing myself for a while, and I've seen a lot of these young guys making a lot of mistakes and not being active. And especially with Fabio, he used to come and help me spar and get ready for like fights. I'd say to him, when are you fighting? When are you fighting? Because you're in good shape, you're sharp. And he used to go, oh, well, I sort of have a situation, I might be fighting. He was always, I might be fighting her, I may be fighting her. And I thought to myself, wait, something is not right here. Why is this guy not fighting? And he's so young as well. And then, so I had a conversation with him, and he actually called me to recommend him to another manager. And I actually got on the phone and was looking for I was thinking, who can I get to manage Fabio? Who can I get to manage Fabio? And then I thought, hey, I can manage him.
Hang on a second.
yeah. And then after I spoke to him, then I had a meeting with my team, and then I started managing him. And then my other guy managed Richard as well. Same thing, sparring, but not really doing much fighting, a small little show. And I think these guys are talented fighters, but they're going to make a lot of mistakes, and it might take them 20 or 30 fights to get there. But with my experience and my knowledge and my team, we can actually help them and fast track them and put them in the right direction. And that's how the whole management thing started. You know?
And Fabio, how did you feel about it, having that conversation with Dillian and having him with such experience in your corner? How's that?
Yeah, that was a massive thing for me to come from kind of not being managed particularly well, from not always knowing when I'm fighting, to not having like the most confidence in knowing that I'm actually, if we announce a date, that that's gonna be me and I'm gonna fight on then, to now knowing that if we say something, it's going to happen. Like if we say I'm fighting on this day, if Dill says you're out, then that's when I'm out. That's when I'm going. So, and then not just that, but then to have someone that's done all this before me, who's gone from where I started to like small hall shows to then fighting at the O2 and things. It's just a line for me to follow, really. It's just laid a track for me to trail behind.
Yeah, and let's talk about fighting at the O2. I mean, a really comprehensive first-round win against Morgan Dassault. How satisfying was that for you?
Yeah, it was. It was a really sweet punch, really nice uppercut. And it was nice to, obviously, I've done back in December when it was the Whyte Jasura 2 card. I've obviously been out at the O2 already. But I was first out, so there was pretty much only my supporters in the arena. This time around, I was in a very good TV slot. I was prime kind of position on the card, and there was a good few thousand people there. So it was nice to really kind of soak all that up, get all that in, and just make the most of that moment, really.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic to fight at the O2. Fantastic to spar with a certain Alexander Usyk. I understand you did that in the Ukraine last year. How was that for you?
It was something new for me, definitely. Like I'd been up and down the country sparring, and obviously people from the UK and stuff. That was very common to me. I've done that a lot. But actually going away and joining on and signing on as part of someone else's camp was a little bit different for me. I went out there on my own and just kind of got stuck in, really, and just dove in head first and really got into it. But all credit to Usyk and their team. They were really nice. They really looked after me while I was out there. They were really accommodating. So yeah, it was a great overall experience and a great learning curve for me as well.
And Dillian, how good is this guy?
I think he's definitely one to watch for the future. I think if he trains hard, you know, and carrying the path he's carrying and we keep him active, I think he can be a real champion. Yeah. You know, but it's just whether he does what he needs to do. You know, I'll try and give him the best chances, the best opportunities I can, and hopefully he will do the business, and I believe he will.
Yeah, and talking about the future, Fabio, what are your plans, both immediate and long-term?
Immediate is, well, me and the team, obviously me and Dillian, we're looking at, obviously this year is a big year for me, just to stay active and to stay ready and just really hone in on my skills. So this year we really want to push forward a bit, aim for a couple of titles. So firstly we want to go for the southern area, and then probably back end of the year go for the English. And then if we can acquire both of those, I'd mark that off as a good 2019.
Yeah, I mean, exciting times ahead. Dillian, we can't have you here without talking about your own future as well. I mean, you obviously beat Derek Chisora before Christmas. everyone, the whole world, wants to see you take on Anthony Joshua. That's not happening just yet. So what are your plans?
You know, we're just going to keep busy. You know, we tried to make the AJ fight 2-3 months ago. You know, whenever I had no discussion about the fight until the 1st of January this year, and then we had a meet with Eddie Earn, 14th of January, which only leave 13 weeks for the fight, which is not good enough. We need more time to make the fight. It's a big fight like that. You need a lot of time to make and stuff. But we just carry on fighting. You know, I'm trying to fight a certain Dominic Breazeale because he's the mandatory, even though I'm #1 challenger, which doesn't make sense. So if I can get him in the ring and have a dust up with him and beat him, and then I become the manager, and then we'll have to stop hiding from me eventually. So, but we'll see. But if that doesn't happen, we fight. I'm gonna have to stay busy because I don't want to sit around and wait 7, 8, 9 months doing nothing. You know, I prefer to just keep risking my position and just keep fighting. It's dangerous and it's quite frustrating, but you know, I just want to be busy and just keep entertaining the fans.
Yeah. So who do you want to fight? Obviously, Breazeale.
Povetkin, Luis Ortiz, those kind of opponents. I think there's 4 top guys: me, Joshua, Wilder, Fury, and then there's about another 4 guys underneath. And I have to be careful who will fight because I don't want to take too much of a backward step. I want to fight the other 3 guys that's above me, but then they have to go just a little bit down. And I think Breazeale is perfect. If not him, then Povetkin perfect. If not him, then Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, and just fans, they just really want to hear it. Are they going to see you against Joshua? Obviously, you have been trying to make it happen. They go
to ask AJ. I've been trying. I've been trying. You know, I think last December, when he came to the ring, that would have been the perfect time to get the buzz about the fight and get the fight going and get everyone's juices flowing, and we could have agreed a deal. You know, if we had started speaking December, there would have been a fight. But you know, it came to me the 14th of January with the lowest offer ever. You know, and that's just, I know my value. I know what I bring I'll bring more to the table than his last 3 opponent does. So you know, we just have to be fair. Give me a fair crack at the whip, and would have had a fight.
Yeah. So we will wait and see for that one.
We'll see.
Yeah, gents, great to speak to you. Dillian, Fabio, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.